That's not what I'm here for. What I want, what we're gonna do today, later, yeah. What we are doing today is Super Mario Odyssey pacifist run. So essentially, the goal is to not kill anyone, as it says down here. Yeah, and that's literally it. Alright, and I'm gonna compare these to my normal splits. So, hold on, let me just change these real quick. So, in 3, 2, 1, go. Kill Topper. Fun ends. No. Because from what I understand, he comes back later. And then we kill him again. But he comes back in Darker Side. And I don't plan on doing Dark Side. Make sure we don't kill any of the change. Same thing about brutal. comes back in Moon Cave. And I don't intend on going to Moon Cave this run. Hey, come here. There's no blood on our hands. We didn't kill him. He just killed himself. am I doing? I was just supposed to gain something. For the run? I was just getting something real quick. Hello, Jep. If you're confused about this, we are doing a pacifist run. So essentially, no killing. I'm not gonna save these splits, obviously, but here's an argument I made. Every time you fight a brutal, they respawn. And then, once you beat them in Bowser's Kingdom, they go back in Darkside. And I don't intend going to Darkside. I don't want to go to Darkside. So this is just free. What if it's their evil twins? No. No. They're all brutals. They're all similarly related. They're not that crazy enough to do that. Maybe Madame Brood was really lazy with naming them. I mean, you never know. Maybe Madame Brood isn't their mother. Unless you make like 20 kids per birth. Well, too bad. Colby. It is not. I am not renaming my channel that, and you guys are never. It's not gonna happen. You just keep your hopes down already. Why do you even guys do this? You can't change my channel name, Colby. You can't change it either. See, that rabbit just gives us a moon. It doesn't die, I'll come back. Make it longer? Please don't. My chat rate is 15, guys, because of how dumb you guys are doing this. Oh my god, you guys are intentionally trying to piss me off. No. No, just no. Colby, this is your fault right now. That's your fault. I am not forgiving you for that. Jeff, you're responsible too. Don't act like you're not. Don't act like it doesn't piss me off. Now we can't get the story moon because we have to kill the piranha plant. So we need to substitute it. No. That was close. Oh, come on. And we did. Oh, perfect. I guess we can go somewhere else. Yep. I mean, you could just do failed jump. That works too. What? What? But I feel like I can Is it animator or YouTube? Be very careful. I have no idea why I didn't let me up front. No, we're gonna fight Spirit. What? Wait, we didn't get the story moon. Oh wait. Oh right. Right, we didn't get the story moon. I kind of forgot about that. It's fine, we'll make up. It's fine, we got this. It's fine, we got it. So now the goal is don't kill as many enemies as possible? No, we can make it work. No, we can make it work. We can make it work. We just need to find another move. What do you mean now it's at 1? I didn't kill anyone. Wait, did I? No, I didn't kill anyone. I didn't kill anyone. Could I get up there? I know there's a sub area down there, but let's see if I can get up there. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's inaccessible. Oh, okay, so we have to do this. Also made the same joke in his other video. Fingers to making bangers and so really good. Okay, we have to be careful not to stomp on them. There we go. Save it! Yes! We saved it! Imagine I do the trick jump, but it's... Alright, we got enough! And we didn't kill a single enemy! By the way, how long have you been playing on this channel? What? Oh. Like Mario Odyssey or just like playing? Alright, so since Bowser... When did you start this channel? Last year. Like the end of last year. Alright, back to what I was saying. Since Bowser doesn't die, we are legally obligated to beat the other crap out of him. Also, the Bowser doesn't die in mood. Exactly. Do we even kill anything in Lost Kingdom? Ow. Ah! We died. We got killed though. Klepto isn't required? Exactly. Like, it's just an innocent bird protecting his home. Like, we know better. Now, this butterfly doesn't die, it just simply flies away, see? So I think we just do normal 80%. Where did it keep the moon? Nintendo logic. What? Huh? What? Oh great, now I'm poor. Fun. Wait. Hey! Oh, that's fun. Oh wait, we gotta scare Klepto. We gotta scare Klepto though. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna take Cappy. Now, the trap beetle. The beetle tries to hit us, killing itself in the process. So essentially, there is not a single bit of blood on my hands. Because it just killed itself. So, where is the blood on my hands? If it just tried to kill... There is no blood on my hands. It hurt me while killing itself in the process. I was trying to do the dumb fast one, but I never learned. I just dodged death, and it killed himself in the process. So I can't be blamed for his death. perfectly dodged it. And then his actions resulted in him dying. And my actions resulted in me dying. And my other actions resulted in me dying. Beam tree without a triple jump nor vault. Just a normal jump. Because I'm goated. And now we purposely die. I love dying. Exactly. It's such an experience to do. Dying is to be honest kind of tough. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, first said in his video that killing the Mecha Wiggler is murder. Seems fair to me. Yeah, that's fair enough. So we're absolutely allowed to destroy the Mecha Wiggler. Now, we gotta be careful not to kill these little guys. And besides, you're doing the city a favor. Exactly. No, they tried. I just dodged death. Same thing with. It's the same thing with the trap beams. Yeah, so I just dodged death and their actions resulted in them dying. So I am not under blame. Now we need to reset. I can't believe we failed that. But do you know what we were gonna watch? I found this such a dumb thing. Okay, we're gonna watch something. We all know that everyone in my chat likes Odyssey. We're gonna watch the dumbest review I have ever seen in my entire life. Let's just watch it. Wow. What's that? And now I have to turn on the desktop audio, so we're gonna mute everything else. And now we are gonna watch this misery together.
Mario Odyssey is one of Nintendo's most popular games, scoring a 97 on Metacritic and being almost universally loved by fans. But personally, I think that Super Mario Odyssey is one of the most overrated games that Nintendo has ever released. In this video, I'm gonna dive into why I think Super Mario Odyssey doesn't deserve the high ratings it has gotten from critics and fans. And while I'm discussing these points, I'll also go over what I think Nintendo could have done to fix the flaws that make Super Mario Odyssey overrated. Let's get started. Point number 1, lack of innovation. 3D Mario has always been known for being one of Nintendo's most innovative and exciting franchises. I mean, if you look at past 3D Mario games, you can see the innovation. Super Mario 64 defined what 3D graphics look like on a Nintendo console. Following Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine made great leaps and bounds in the graphics department. Even Super Mario Galaxy majorly improved 3D Mario by having a great soundtrack and the best visuals yet. But in Super Mario Odyssey, there isn't really such an improvement that's really clear. The game starts with a pretty unsurprising cutscene. Bowser is once again kidnapping Peach, but this time he's trying to marry her. Mario fails to defeat Bowser the first time, so he's ultimately thrown off Bowser's ship while Bowser heads off to marry Peach. Mario ends up falling to the first world, or kingdom as it's known as in this game, and it turns out that Mario's hat was shredded, so he meets Cappy, who is the main mechanic of this game. So the story of Super Mario Odyssey is pretty boring, but Mario games usually don't have a very exciting story, so I can excuse that. However, the story is not the only bland thing about Super Mario Odyssey. The kingdoms are also pretty unexciting as well. The Sand Kingdom, Lake Kingdom, Wooded Kingdom, and Metro Kingdom are just a couple of examples of some pretty typical looking settings. You could easily make the argument that the Luncheon Kingdom or the Ruin Kingdom are some examples of some more unique locations in Super Mario Odyssey. But in reality, when you compare the locations of Super Mario Odyssey to, let's say, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey is limited to the fact that it has to resemble Earth, which...
I'm gonna crash out on this! Of course! Of course it's gonna look better! Of course it's not gonna be as good as Galaxy, because Galaxy, you're traveling the universe. In Odyssey, you're traveling the world! Of course it's gonna be a lot more different. I don't understand how you're gonna make these claims.
Which doesn't make it super imaginative. I also find that the soundtrack of Super Mario Odyssey lacks significant emotional appeal. The only really memorable...
Significant emotional appeal? What? What on earth? We're not trying to... Significant emotional appeal... This is a children's game!
Soundtrack in Super Mario Odyssey is Jump Up Superstar, which makes sense because it actually has lyrics. But besides Jump Up Superstar, the only soundtrack that I can actually remember in my head is the Luncheon Kingdom soundtrack. Now,
Wooded Kingdom, Metro Kingdom, Luncheon, and a whole lot of other stuff. The escape sequence music. Cascade Kingdom. Cap Kingdom.
now that I've established that Super Mario Odyssey did not innovate the 3D Mario series, let's talk about the one thing that Super Mario Odyssey did introduce. Cappy. If you've played any 3D Mario game before you've played Super Mario Odyssey, you might notice how simplistic Super Mario Odyssey feels. In fact, Super Mario Odyssey is so simplistic that Nintendo didn't even bring back power-ups for the game.
Power-ups? You have a hat that you can do insane stuff. What do you think power... There's Kingdoms, that's innovative? Exactly, that's... Well, like, new kingdoms, though, because sometimes... But we've seen, like, Mushroom Kingdom before. But what the power-ups claim? Really? Yes, exactly.
Nintendo
Like,
scrapped
why would you bring power-ups when some of the captures can do exactly the same thing? Like, why would you do that?
one of the most iconic elements of Mario in favor of Cappy, because they were so confident that Mario being able to transform into enemies was better than having power-ups.
And they
but
were
in my
right!
opinion, Cappy could have been executed far better if Nintendo had just made a couple of tweaks to him. In total, there are 52 transformations that Cappy can capture.
You mean
While that
captures?
might sound like a lot, most of those are just one-time transformations that aren't really significant in the grand scheme of things. There are a couple of cool transformations, like when Cappy can capture the fist in the Nuklotech boss fight, or when Cappy can capture the Shavirian Racer in the Snow Kingdom. But these are really the only examples of transformations that really add anything to the game. Because some, like the Volbonin Fork that just flings you upward in the Luncheon Kingdom, and the Cheep Cheep in Lake Kingdom which just helps you swim better, aren't really that relevant. Like, Nintendo could have just
Aren't relevant? Have you seen the amount of glitches you can do in this? There are at least like 30 different glitches in Seaside, and like half of them you can do with the Cheep Cheep.
made Mario swim better. The Cheep Cheep is available everywhere in the Lake Kingdom anyway, so
Hey,
why wouldn't
you
you
forgot
just enhance
Seaside, you
Mario's
idiot!
swimming capabilities? So in my opinion, I don't think Cappy is enough to replace power-ups entirely. Had Cappy have had more transformations that actually changed gameplay significantly, I do think that Cappy could have replaced power-ups and any control mechanics that were implemented later on in the game. For the next point, I'm gonna hand it over to Epic E3G to talk about the confusing aspects of Super Mario Odyssey.
Thank you, How To Gaming, for having me on this video today.
So, this is not gonna go well.
First of all, I would like to say that Mario Odyssey can be kind of confusing at times. Like, sometimes it's not really clear where to go, and I feel like it's too open. And if you want to 100% the game, you have...
Hey! Idiot! Assist mode exists!
To do a lot of mindless exploring, not knowing where to go, just randomly exploring.
I can name 30... I can name a lot of more... I can name more stuff than that. That you can buy hints from Talkatoo. You can buy map locations from the Toad. Exactly. You can can't play. You can use an amiibo with the whatever the amiibo guy's name is, and then you can just it will show you where moons are. If you just I have the Bowser amiibo. If I just use it without the amiibo guy, it will show me where purple coins are. This is it's just so stupid.
Until you just find power moons to beat the game. This issue is predominantly seen in the Luncheon Kingdom. It is very common in the Luncheon Kingdom. There's just so many different places to go. There's way too much area to swim in, and it isn't very clear how to get up to the top and beat the Cookatiel enemy. Personally, I find this just kind of demotivating. Not
very clear how to get to the Cookatiel boss fight? There is a giant rainbow-like thing in the air. Go to that!
Didn't really want to play and continue looking. I mean, I played Mario Odyssey for a bit and then I just stopped for months and months and months, and then I played again and then just stopped again and haven't played since, so it's just not...
Yeah, how can you make these reviews if you haven't played it in months? You can't! That's not how it works! You can't just, play it for 5 minutes that's a horrible game and I quit. You have to explore the game. You have to learn about it.
Not very motivating to complete the game due to these issues. How To Gaming didn't ask me to do this, but please make sure to hype the video. That's a new YouTube...
No, gladly, I gladly won't.
...feature that you can do. So hype the video and I will see you all next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Epic E3G, for helping me out with this video. And I agree, I think that there are over 800 power moons in Super Mario Odyssey, and...
900? Wait, what did that say?
Bicky3G for helping me out with this video. And I agree, I think that there are over 800 power moons in Super...
There's 888 unique power moons. You need to get the you need to get the other ones from shopping. These guys are idiots.
Super Mario Odyssey, and most of them aren't even necessary for the game. I get that Nintendo wanted to fill the worlds with options that you could go and find power moons to power the Odyssey, but if you're just trying to 100% the game, it's quite a hefty task to collect all of those power moons.
You know YouTube tutorials exist? Or literally the 5 things we just described in the past 2 minutes?
And if powering the Odyssey wasn't enough, there's also the end of the game where Toadette is in Peach's castle, and she just gives you power moon after power moon for achieving certain tasks. Which at its core, I don't have an issue with, but she hands them out to you one by one. It's such a painful task
is annoying, though.
to get all of these
I will admit
because
that is pretty annoying to deal with. That is actually pretty annoying to deal with. That is something I actually agree with. Getting the Toadette moons one by one is actually pretty annoying to deal with.
she doesn't give them to you in bulk. And also, to comment on what Epic3G said, I would really appreciate if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel, and go subscribe to his. I'll leave a link down in the description. But if you would also try out that hype feature that Epic3G was talking about, you just have to swipe left on the comments section in the YouTube mobile app. It's very easy. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you would try that out. But next up, I have to talk about the boss fights in Super Mario Odyssey. You see, I find that the unique bosses that are in all of the major worlds are actually pretty good. But in contrast to that, there is this group of enemies that you fight called the Brutals. The Brutals are a group of 4 bosses that you fight in different worlds. There's also their leader, Madame Brood, which you fight on 2 different occasions.
What? I'm gonna have to look that up, but I don't think that's...
And you have to capture her Chain Chomp to fling it back at her and destroy her. And in general, the issue I have with the Brutals is that they don't feel like they fit. There are only 4 of them, and you fight them for the first time pretty early game. But then later on, you fight them a second time. Now, these are all separate battles, but the issue I have is that they're too easy and they feel like filler. And
The Mecha Brutal! The Mecha Brutal! They say it's too easy. Fight the Mecha Brutal.
And when I compare them to the Koopalings, they are also kind of a bit more annoying in the sounds that they make, and they just aren't really that good. You have these incredible bosses such as Nuclotek and the Lord of Lightning, and then you have the Brutals, which just feel underwhelming in comparison. I don't think that the Brutals are bad bosses, but they're pretty meh in comparison to the other bosses in Super Mario Odyssey. Those were all of my points on why I think Mario Odyssey is overrated, but I do have a couple of positive points so that you guys don't all hate me, because I know I have a pretty controversial opinion.
Yeah, you do.
First of all, Super Mario Odyssey is simple, like I mentioned earlier. It's not super hard to get into, it doesn't feel like a super difficult game in comparison to Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario...
Have you ever done minimum captures? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Mario Sunshine, it's just easy to get into. I also really like the subtle points in the storyline of Super Mario Odyssey. Bowser steals something from every kingdom to use it in his wedding with Peach. But with those positive points, that's gonna do it for today's video. Because I
That's everything. That was like 2 points! 2! Oh my god.
already know that most people watching this video probably hate my opinion, let me know down in the comments why. Don't forget to like...
Let me down in the comments. Comments are turned off!
this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. But anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.
I wonder how many subscribers he lost from that. I really wonder how much he lost. Was dislikes visible? You know what? I think there's an extension for that. I think there is an extension for that. I will download that extension and I will post what the dislike rate is. Alright, I've been screaming for over an hour, Colby, so I'm probably gonna be done for the day. We could probably do it by ourselves, like practice just by ourselves. Alright, so I'll see you guys later, chat. Bye. Colby, we can do it by ourselves. It's fine. We're not practicing enough. Alright, see ya!